just what is happening. With its billions of dollars, is BlackRock influencing the market once again, using its weight? Shiba Inu was headed towards shedding another zero when an unanticipated force rocked its boat. What major turn does this story take? To be sure, there's a lot more to learn. Come along as we explore Shiba Inu's undiscovered story. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the curve in the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more SHIB news, be sure to click the like button. The Shiba Inu development team made several significant announcements lately that excited the community in the middle of these market dynamics. With Shibarium, their ambitious Layer 2 scaling solution created especially for Shiba Inu, they disclosed intentions to enroll over 1,000 projects. With this change, the Shiba Inu ecosystem was to have more opportunities and scalability. Another big improvement is the switch to automatic burning, which is an important step in supply management for the token. And these all bullish events were seen as a pledge to improve Shiba Inu's tokenomics. It was supposed to be invigorating and maybe serve as a trigger for a rise in prices. Though these encouraging advancements, the commercial reality has been somewhat different. The community is perplexed and rightly angry that Shiba Inu's price has not seen the expected bullish leap, but rather has been subjected to ongoing declines. One can feel the frustration among the Shiba Inu community. They thought that these significant improvements would cause the market to appreciate, but that hasn't happened. It's a situation in which the market attitude doesn't seem to match the solid fundamentals and the impending big improvements. Excited and anticipating these changes, the Shiba Inu community is now experiencing disappointment. The disparity between the encouraging advancements and the reaction of the market emphasizes the difficulty and unpredictable nature that often define the cryptocurrency space, forcing aficionados to negotiate with a mixture of optimism and frustration through the highs and lows. But what is the reason behind that? Why is Shiba Inu pricing not increasing as it ought to? Where are we stopped? The reason Shiba Inu prices aren't rising as they ought to is something very severe. A few months ago, the world of cryptocurrencies saw a historic event when the first ever cryptocurrency exchange-traded fund, or ETF, was approved. Particularly considering the emphasis on the Bitcoin ETF, this was a momentous occasion. Great expectation and excitement pervaded the market. It was thought that this clearance would serve as a spark, raising the bar for the cryptocurrency industry overall. Still, things really worked out somewhat differently. Unexpectedly, the market crashed rather than rising prices as was predicted. An expected course was established by a chain of events that began with the establishment of the Bitcoin ETF, which was first seen as a positive signal. Left a lot of enthusiasts and investors perplexed and let down. The initial joy at the Bitcoin ETF approval soon gave way to a mixture of uncertainty and anxiety. A key participant in the cryptocurrency market, Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, unexpectedly stepped front stage after the historic adoption of the Bitcoin ETF. Grayscale started making a calculated move and profiting with Bitcoin worth billions of dollars in its possessions. Though it seemed contradictory to the general excitement around the ETF clearance, this choice was crucial in determining the characteristics of the market that followed. All of the cryptocurrency market saw the effects of Grayscale's selling pressure. Initially expected to see a boom, Grayscale's wave of selling activity instead injected uncertainty and added to the general market decline. Many market players were taken aback by the institution that had long been linked to Bitcoin accumulation's abrupt change in attitude. Significant sums of Bitcoin were being offloaded by Grayscale, which increased the selling pressure and eclipsed the concurrent purchasing attempts of institutional behemoths like BlackRock and Fidelity. Though these well-known organizations were aggressively acquiring Bitcoin, Grayscale's large sell-off put significant downward pressure on prices, creating a contradiction between the forces of purchasing and selling in the market. Think about the numbers to understand the extent of this selling pressure. Bitcoin is held by Grayscale Bitcoin Trust to the tune of billions of dollars. The enormous amount of earnings they chose to keep flooded the market with sell orders. Along with offsetting the purchases made by other institutional participants, this flood of sell orders had a domino effect on Bitcoin prices, and in turn, the larger cryptocurrency market. While BlackRock and Fidelity made significant purchases, Grayscale's selling activity was so large that it dominated the market story. A market collapse that followed reverberated well beyond the early excitement around the adoption of the Bitcoin ETF. Give it some thought. Huge selling pressure that descended over the cryptocurrency market after the approval of the Bitcoin ETF. Let me draw a clear image. Massive financial firm BlackRock went on a bit of a shopping binge, acquiring 52,000 Bitcoins in the previous 3 weeks alone. Sort it out in your mind. It's a whooping $2.2 billion in Bitcoin, and BlackRock alone was involved. That is something now, isn't it? It's like to seeing a high-stakes chess match with BlackRock, Fidelity, and others well-positioned to accumulate Bitcoin and subtly shape its own story while Grayscale moves, takes gains, and creates a selling storm. This back-and-forth dance of major participants in the cryptocurrency industry gives the whole scenario more intricacy and fascination, as billions of dollars and important choices control the market's movement. Here's another thing you need to know. There was no discrimination in the latest crypto market collapse. It clouded not just Bitcoin, but the whole cryptocurrency scene. One well-known participant experiencing the effects was Shiba Inu, a cryptocurrency that irritated its users even more. Though this modification may seem to be a little numerical change, in the world of cryptocurrency, where every decimal matters, it really cost Shiba Inu investors money. As the value of their assets was being adjusted lower, the Shiba Inu community was clearly frustrated. That situation emphasizes how intertwined the cryptocurrency industry is. Even the little players like Shiba Inu are affected when the titan of the industry, Bitcoin, fails. More than just numbers were taken from the Shiba Inu community emotionally. It was a difficult process, like seeing a bright idea suffer unanticipated hurdles. But there was some encouraging news in the recent 24 hours. Some encouraging news has us feeling like the tide is changing. It seems like Grayscale Bitcoin Trust is easing its selling push. The crypto community, which has survived the storm of the last few weeks, is breathing fresh air. A bright development is the indication of change in the trading environment. In recent hours, the widely awaited BlackRock and Fidelity Bitcoin ETFs have gained more trading activity than Grayscale. This change in the dynamics is a possible market recovery's ray of optimism. The importance is that Grayscale's once dominating selling pressure seems to be waning. Market mood is changing as the Bitcoin ETFs from BlackRock and Fidelity lead in trading volume. This change may herald in a more stable and upbeat time for the cryptocurrency industry as purchasing pressure from these institutional behemoths starts to exceed selling pressure, enabling a slow rebound of the market. Positively, however, Shiba Inu fans may find some optimism in the current market resurgence. Shiba Inu has a good opportunity of recovering that decimal point if this current trend keeps up. It's similar to a greatly anticipated return for a squad that has setbacks but is now getting ready for a winning run. The Shiba Inu society is naturally thrilled. Picture the smiles and applause as hope is rekindled by the prospect of reclaiming that decimal point. That goes beyond a simple numerical change. It represents the bearers of Shiba Inu who persevered through the storm, returning to good momentum. Riding the waves of organic expansion excites the Shiba Inu community even more. When the selling pressure brought on by Bitcoin eases, Shiba Inu may at last choose its own path. This is a change from the stormy time when every Bitcoin transaction seemed to determine Shiba Inu's destiny. Now, since outside pressure is lessening, Shiba Inu may flourish, based on its own merits and the backing of its committed neighborhood. For Shiba Inu fans, this is a time to celebrate and welcome a more autonomous and natural development path. The Shiba Inu community may anticipate a path where the potential of the coin is not eclipsed by outside market forces as the cryptocurrency market finds its footing, opening the door for a new chapter of expansion and success. On that, however, what is your view? Post a comment here. Reading your viewpoint would be quite interesting. The day is over now. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. To see our most recent material, share it and subscribe to the channel.